Oracle SmartView is a powerful tool. Like any tool, it takes time to learn to use it. Over time, with experience, you learn naturally things that you can do to make the tool work better. In this video, we hope to accelerate that process by presenting tips that will make SmartView easier for you to use. I'm going to start with a bonus tip pertaining to ePBCS. When you're on the web, you can open multiple browser windows, each with a separate instance of ePBCS. So for example, you may want to enter data into an input form and then see the impact on a report. Instead of flipping from form to form in a single web browser, open two web browsers. One web browser is to display the input form, and the other is to display the report. In some cases, when you open a form or a report, you will encounter a timeout error. You can make this problem go away. Here's how. First, navigate to the SmartView ribbon. From the SmartView ribbon, we see the Help menu, but don't click on the Help menu icon. Rather, click on the downward arrow next to it. From the menu that appears, select Health Check. When the dialog box appears, click on Recommended Settings, then click on Yes, then click on Update Settings, then Close. Once you've done this, you need to entirely close down Excel, and then when you reopen Excel and log into SmartView, the problem will be gone. Suppression of zero and missing rows is a powerful function, yet it can cause problems. Here's how. A new ad hoc query normally does not default to an intersection that contains data. If suppression is on, an error message will pop up when the query is initiated. An existing ad hoc query against an intersection in a database that is not populated will produce the same error. A practice that is helpful is to leave the suppression options off until you need them. That way, when you open a new query or a query without data, you won't get an error message. To adjust your suppression settings, go to the SmartView tab, then click on Options. Once in Options, click in the Data Options section. Uncheck the options associated with suppression. There are some at the top, and there's also one at the bottom. Then click on OK. SmartView has a wide variety of options with which to fine-tune the user experience. In addition to suppression, there are other key options that should be set. Let's start with member options. These control how members are displayed and how the zoom features work. Under the general heading, we can choose how SmartView behaves relative to the selected member when we zoom in. We can go down to the next level, we can drill down displaying all levels, or we can drill to all leaf level members under our selection. Under Member Name Display, we can choose to represent members with their member name, their alias, or both. We can indicate our preference for indentation. Do we want total or sub-items to be indented? Or do we want no indentation at all? Finally, we can indicate whether we want parent members to be displayed above or below their children. Under the member retention, we can control what members are retained and what members are removed from view when we zoom. From a technology perspective, there is a difference between pound missing and zero. From the point of view of a finance user, there is no such distinction. In data options, under the replacement group, remove pound missing from the no data missing label field. But don't remove pound no access from the field below. You will want SmartView to alert you in cases where you don't have access. In formatting, check the Use Thousands Separator option. This will make your numbers easier to read. When working with SmartView, rather than starting with the default ad hoc query, begin with a starting point. Here's why. First, it saves time and effort. When you start with a blank ad hoc query, you have to fill in valid members for every single dimension. That can be laborious and time-consuming. Also, a starting point, that is a form or an existing ad hoc query, refers to a correct intersection. This reduces the opportunity for you to select members that would return either no data or incorrect data. So here's how. Start by opening a form and converting it to an ad hoc query, or simply start with an existing ad hoc query. Either approach allows you to build on tested, validated components, thus reducing the time needed to build a report and the occurrence of errors. Thanks for watching SmartView Top Tips. I hope you find this information helpful as you begin your use of this powerful tool.